Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Gospel Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, and your comments are absolutely ridiculous. We got 5280 James. I got Who's the Islander in here. If you are watching live, make sure you comment, and also make sure you back out of the comments, hit the thumbs up, and then come back into the comments. Sorry I didn't announce this one earlier. I didn't make a post yesterday. I apologize. But we're here. We're on time. My mom and dad are not going to be joining us on the podcast because they are in an airplane to come here, which I'm super, super excited. It's going to be rad. The Fantic looks like it has a 19-inch front wheel in the thumbnail. Which thumbnail? Of the other thing? Yeah, that's perspective. It is a 2021. Dave Brayman, Cycle Farm. Oh. That is the sound of my father sending his classic text message as the airplane is taking off. So they are in the air right now. They're going to be here around noonish. The reason they're coming is because my kid Thomas is graduating from high school. Super excited for him. Really, really happy about that. He is excited too. So it's going to be rad. Cycle Farm, Dave Brayman. What is happening, everybody? News. So because my folks, so Cycle Farm, real fast. Cycle Farm says, "Did you ever see my electric semi truck video?" I did not. I don't think I did. Did you send it to me? I don't know. I didn't see it. So at least not that I remember. Anyway, big lunch coming in from NorCal. So anyway, news for the week. I will not be riding tonight, Thursday night, because my folks are going to be here. And we're going out to dinner and hanging out and whatever. And then I will not be riding this weekend because of also all that same stuff, because graduation's Sunday and all things happening on Saturday and all the good stuff. So taking the week off. But what that means is next week, definitely a Thursday night ride. And then also June 1, we are doing the Ultimate Montrose Dirt Bike Challenge. I got to make up a better name than that. Pretty excited about that because I've been wanting to get this done now for quite a while, and it's been on my mind, and a couple things led to making this happen. One, I just decided to do it. I talked to my wife. She said, yes, you could do it on June 1st and blah, blah, blah. I got time. So that happened. And then also Onyx Off-Road, big shout out to Onyx Off-Road. They, and it's been like this now for a while. I can't remember when they changed it. But now when you're building a route, you can just snap to a line. It'll just like follow the thing. So you can just like go miles and miles out and click a button, and it'll just make the route on the trail as long as it's an actual legal trail. So that made it way easier to map it all out. And yeah, I've got it mapped out. It's 177 miles. Honestly, it's not going to be that hard. None of the trails are that hard that we're doing, but it is going to be a hard day because 177 miles of dirt biking is tough. And definitely a lot of single track. There's definitely, probably 30 miles of that's going to be pavement in through town, because we're starting on the east side of town, then we're going to end up on the west side of town and go back to the east side of town. So we got to go through town. That also allows us to get gas and snacks. It's going to be rad. It's going to be kind of like the Death March as far as how it's handled. It's going to be a drop ride. I mean, if you fall off the pace or you break or whatever, we're just going to leave and keep going, especially with this one because you're close to town and it's whatever. We're not way up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. So, no hard feelings, no hurt feelings on that. It's just the way these rides are. Otherwise, we'll never get it done. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be riding the WR250F. That's going to bother Kenneth Keller for sure. I'm taking the 4-stroke, but I'm doing that because of the mileage, and I really like that bike, and I think it'll actually be easier to ride in the long run on that day because it's a little smoother, and that less horsepower situation just makes it not as stressful on the body. So yeah, pretty excited. Dave Brayman said he just got done with Chris Birch's ADV course. It was awesome. That's awesome. Where was that, Dave Brayman? And that sounds awesome. Cub Moto, what is up, Rich Pierce? We never see you anymore since you now work in Grand Junction. It's sad, but I hope everything's going well. Kenneth Keller, God bless you too. Good morning. SWT Cutting, great to see you, Steve. And thanks again for the little greasy guys. So if you know, Kenneth still loves me even though I'm riding a 4-stroke. 5280 James says he will probably break down at a bar in town. We're going to be going right by all that, right down Main Street. So, yeah, you got plenty of chances to break down. It's so good. So, Steve, who makes the little greasy things that you gave me? I've had so many people are angry at me for not telling them where I got that because I just told them that a friend gave them to me. I have no idea. There's no markings anywhere. You mused my message, bro. I don't know what that means. Random rants coming in from Australia. Richfield, Utah, packing up his. Oh, right on, Dave Raymond. Cool. That sounds awesome. I'm about to take a 450 XC on a 500-mile trip. Loop called the Smoky Mountain 500. Nice. That sounds awesome. It's higher up. Let's see. I don't see the higher up on the comments. I don't know what you mean. So Marco Petsica, how do you cross Main Street? You're playing on a bike. No, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to. So I probably, like the map shows us going right down Main Street. We will probably do a little boogie and so we'll probably do a little boogie around and skip, but I will not have a license plate on my bike unless I don't know, I might steal the one off my XR and put it on there. But I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm not going to get my bike street legal in time. I actually am going to make that bike street legal, and I have a really cool thing from our friends at True North Motos who gave me a thing to test on the WR. So yeah, I'll avoid it, Marco, for sure. And unfortunately, you're going to be in Italy? Dang it. I keep yes, thumbs down, folks have pull stars. We don't have any thumbs down yet. So, random rants. I do not see your comment up higher. So, missed my message. I did. I don't see it. It does not show up in my thing. I don't know. It says all comments. So, I don't know. Das fun. What's happening, man? Zach Farcash, what's going down? So yeah, what's going on? Lots of things at the shop. Lots of busyness at the shop. That thing right there is getting a full chassis grease. Got the back end done yesterday, which was what we were using, the cool little things from Steve. And then the YZ125 over there. That's not my kids. That's just a one. And that one is getting a full motor rebuild and everything, and tires and levers. Anyway, and I'm waiting on the motor's back together, but I'm waiting on the shift shaft because when I pulled it out, it was bent, and that sucks. So we got a new shift shaft coming. We'll be here soon. Since we're spending all the money on the bike, we might as well make it freaking shiny and perfect. So I could have shove that thing back through and it'd probably be okay, but might as well make it right. So, and let's see what else is going on here. I got there's a lot of work being done. Oh, and I don't know if you can, no, you guys can't see it. It's just out of frame, but I have a 690 here that I'm supposed to be riding and I have not yet ridden for my good friend Robbie Noyles. Dropped that thing off for me to beat on before I left for Nepal. I haven't even put a mile on it. So I got to get that, make some content on that. Robbie, if you watch this, I'm sorry. It's been so crazy busy. So hopefully next week, maybe we can get out and do a little ADV ride in an evening or something like that. Go bang around up on the plateau. I gotta get a brake pedal for it actually. So, what else is going on, guys? Ask questions, random rants. Send me that message again. I missed, like I said, I still don't see your message. So, I don't know. Maybe it didn't come through. Anyway, let's ask questions. Let's talk about dirt bikes. Yes, the KTM is still here. We're still working on when he can come get it. Zach, sorry, I have not got your Mako coming. I got busy. that will happen. I'm gonna try to make that happen today. RMO Moto perfected. They make them in house. Oh, cool. So SW. So those cool little greasy guys. If you saw that on social media, those little things I use to grease the linkage are from RMO Moto perfected, and they are awesome. Kenneth Keller, you should ride the 690 on my long ride. No way. No, thank you. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Marco Petsika, I'm glad you remember this to mention it. So, what up, True North Moto? I just mentioned you because I got the package for the stuff for the WR. Very excited about that. I'm going to be installing that. I might actually try to get it on there before our big ride and then put a license plate on that bike. That'd be cool. So, Marco says in the last, hold on. Did you see the 2 latest shorts I did? Big news in my life. Random rants. I did not see those shorts, so you have to let me know. Love the WR suspension vid. Can you get the new WP CC to work as well? Close. That's fun. Pretty good. Pretty close. Very, very good, actually. But not quite as good as the KYB. There's definitely just architecture differences in those two that make the KYB better. But yes, we can get them really, really close. Actually, we just got done with one, and the guy is super stoked. Let's see. Let's talk. Marco says, last 2 days I read a lot about Dalsagio XR and Sphere 3.0s. I don't think I'll spend all that money for a brand new FSR 4. Yes. So while I love the FSR 4s on my Fantic and would love them on anything, and if Dalsagio would like to send me a set of forks for my WR, I would be happy to run them. But honestly, for the money, you don't need them. The Sphere 3.0 drop-ins are just as good for a normal human. There's definitely differences in the performance because the DLC coating on the stanchion and the billet lugs and the whole billet tube and all the cool stuff about it, they are better. They move smoother and all that. But for the normal person, which I am just a normal person, I don't know that you can really tell the difference between a freshly set up set of Sphere 3.0s and that. So, finally got my head for my 350, running new valves too. Oh, would you lap the new valves to a new head? No. 5280. Do not lap those valves. They are titanium, I believe. If you got the OEM KTM ones, I'm pretty sure they're tie, and you don't want to lap those things. I understand. Thank you very much. Okay. What was that? Oh, yeah. Chris B coming in from North San Diego. Right on. Put the link up for the linkage grease tool. Mark Hernandez. I don't have that link, but it's from RMO Moto Perfected. RMO Moto Perfected. I don't have a link. You can Google that. So I ended up somehow coming in first place in your Rocky Mountain Fantasy group. Not sure how that happened, but you can email me by Botoshek anytime. Yes, C Green. Nice work, by the way. Good job, because that was a big, big group. Ronnie Nelson, what's happening? What's up from Boston, Massachusetts? Did you get any information from your doctor? Numb hands. Not yet. I go in on my appointment's on the 21st when we start the whole thing. I hate our healthcare system, but yes, no information yet. See, that's fun. Happy Boy here just picked up a fresh FE 350 Pro. Now looking at the TSP ERM for 4 strokes. So yeah, dude, that was you that was talking about that. So I think that is gonna be rad. Having the TSP ERM for 4 strokes, which is funny. TSP stands for 2-stroke performance. We're gonna have to make an FSP website, but I think it's rad that they have that for 4 strokes, mainly so you can read codes and all that stuff, and then obviously you can touch on things. I think it's gonna be rad. What happened to you? What's happening, man? Put RK Tech head on Cecilia with new top end. She's fast as you know what. Yeah, dude. RK Tech makes if you want horsepower, RK Tech makes the most horsepower, hands down. Random Rand says, I can't keep it a secret anymore. I am reuniting Katie Emily with her long-lost big brother, KDTERM, a 2003 950 Adventure. Right on. Dude, 950 Adventures are bad to the bone until you have to work on the carburetors. But they're really, really great bikes. What made you choose Yamaha versus EXCF other than price? Kenneth, because it's a Yamaha. And Smiley Hansen, yes, I'm thinking it's carpal tunnel with my hands. So what made me choose Yamaha? Because it's a Yamaha. As much as I loved this bike and lots of other KTM's I've owned, I don't love what KTM is going through, and I have always loved Yamaha more. I just got away from them because they didn't make an E-Start 2-stroke, and I was riding just 2-strokes. And so now that I decided to do a 4-stroke, it's like it made sense. And I'm so happy I did, because there's something about that chassis that is just magical. Jameson Nygaard, what's happening? Danny 888, I love beatas. What? Oh my gosh. Jimmy freaking Neihart. Where have you been my whole life? I was going to tell a joke about salt. Decided, nah. NA, by the way, is the, I believe that is salt. That's sodium. Is that sodium? I don't know. If it's not, then it's funny anyway. Right. Do I like Suzuki's? No, not really. I mean, I don't. They're fine. There's no way I'd ride an RMZ because they don't make an off-road like version, and I'd have to spend way too much effort making an RMZ into an off-road thing, and then you got to kickstart the thing, and yeah. So yeah, I think Na is sodium, which is what salt is. So Jimmy Neihart, man, I freaking miss you. I love you. Yeah, agreed on the Yamahas. True North Moto. Stoked for when the 310 Fantic comes in, dude. Is that for sure gonna happen? Because I know they're bringing that 250F in. I hope they bring the 310. It's gonna be wicked, and I'm gonna make mine into a 310 when I need a top end. I nearly died Saturday night on a retired blue. Oh no, random rants. That's not good on a street bike. Dark and the wet 100. Oh man, dude, I'm glad you did not die. Any itinerary plans in your future? Nah, Jameson, not yet. I mean, I'm not old enough yet for that. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not old enough to buy a freaking adventure bike yet. I'm just not there. Hello, Dirt. What's happening? Jimmy Neihart said, man, oh man, Timo is on a 4T. Boy, times have changed. That is so true. Jimmy Neihart, I know. Well, I still have my 2-stroke, and I still love my 2-stroke. But, yeah, I know. It's crazy. Let's see. I own the absolute best 09 300 XCW. Yes, thank you, man. Random round. So now I'm telling everyone I know that I love them. I love you, bro. Yes, random rants. Thanks, man. If Suzuki would bring back the 2-stroke and add E-Start and keep the Kickstarter option, they would actually make a decent comeback, just in my opinion. Yeah, for sure, Cycle Farm, but that is not going to happen. I don't like... Kawasaki's bringing back the 2-stroke, which we still have no information on. Everybody, obviously, making fake posts about it all over the place to try to get people to click on stuff, but no real info. But there's no way Suzuki's coming back with anything. They've given up on motorcycles, it seems like. They just, yeah, like they're just not doing anything new at all. But, I mean, the RMs were fine. Guys, if you're watching right now and you have not yet backed out of the chat, click the thumbs up and then come back in. You got to do that. Get after it right now. Go, go, go. Good. Curious to see the good 300, how good the 300 Kawasaki is. Is it a 300? Do we know it's a 300? Is that for sure? I don't think we even know that for sure. Unless it's been released in the last few days, because I keep checking and I can't find anything about it. So, yeah, if anybody has any real information on the Kawasaki, please let us know. I would like to get one. I think it'd be cool. I very soon starting on the build for the 125 giveaway. Ooh, I'm so excited about that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, the motor's all done. It's fresh, so rad. Everything's good. And then now we got to start putting the chassis back together. And I've got some stuff I got to do. But yeah, that'll all be in a video coming very soon. I got to start on that next week is the goal. Steve Thompson says linkage creaser, but he did not get the link in there. Here. Kawasaki making some kind of wolf thing. If y'all haven't seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen that. But I'm gonna see if I can find the R Moto Perfected. R Moto Perfected grease tool. Let's see. Oh, it's on eBay, maybe. I don't see. Huh. That's interesting, guys. It's funny. I have not seen their. I can't find. They're on Instagram. Go to R Moto Perfected on Instagram. They're looks like, yeah, looks like that's the only way you're gonna find that. Oh, there we go. They don't have a website. Just have to call them. There we go. Bruce Kennedy saw something about it. Cannot verify. I don't think it is true. Well, it might be true, but I don't think we know. 24 Beta 390 let out a big rattle and smoke like. No problems. Don T. Yes, I don't know that it's for sure everything, but we just rebuilt a Beta 390 completely that blew up like that just out of nowhere. Old ass Enduro dude, top of the morning to you, man. Kawasaki Coro, it's wild. Don't really believe it, but it seems to be confirmed. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. Well, we're gonna have to look that up. While we're here, we'll pull up the internet and look up Kawasaki Coro. Has anybody else seen it yet? Let's see. Kawasaki Corleo. Looks like Corleo. Oh, God. Oh, look at that thing. It's a concept deal. Oh, look at that. That is crazy. Yeah. You guys need to look at that. Oh, there's a thumbs down. Thanks for the thumbs down, person who can't be man enough. So it's the Kawasaki Corleo. It looks all AI generated on their website. Oh, they removed the thumbs down, put a thumbs up. Nice job. Random rants. What do you mean you say it too soon? Oh, I love you. That's awesome. So the Kawasaki Corleo is looks like a weird like dog thing you ride on. Blown 390. What year? Any idea why it blew? Smiley Hansen. So let's talk about that. The one that blew up here was a 23, 24, 22, something like that. Pretty new one. And what happened? I'm not 100% sure why it blew up, but it scattered. And then we rebuilt it. And dude, I hate to say this. I'm just gonna say it. And I didn't film it. I should have filmed it, but I was trying to be nice and not just be Mr. Downer guy on beta. But dude, we got new head and all this new stuff from beta. The parts were terrible, like absolutely terrible. They fit like crap. Like we had to like shave rocker followers down, and all, dude. Like there were so many chips and stuff and everything. I was so disappointed in the quality of the new parts that showed up from beta. So yeah, Zach's the one that did it. That's why I wasn't filming. But it was not good. Brick Bike says R Moto link. There is no link. It's just R Moto Perfected on Instagram and call them. There's no website. So R Moto Perfected. That's that Kawasaki horse would be awesome if it was more than just an AI concept. Yes, random rants. I agree. It would be super fun to ride around on some big thing. Smiley Henson, yes. Although I can say, flip side of that bad story, I've got friends with lots and lots of hours on their 390s and no problem. And I know, so like, I don't think it's like a widespread problem, but I was really bummed about the quality of the parts that showed up. They were terrible. Like I said, I didn't film it because I don't know. I just felt bad, honestly, for them because it was really bad. and I mean, it looked like what I would machine. Honestly, it was terrible. So yeah. Anyway, so that I just went to Kawasaki site and I went to Bruce Kennedy. Yeah, they don't have anything listed on their two stroke yet, not for sure. Um, so the person who had the Dante let out a big rattle. That thing, like, I'm sure it is blown up like the one that was here. That's exactly what happened. Just like let go, and I forget exactly. Anyways, like it was like there's no oil, and if the heads from the factory are like that, then my thought is that there's something blocked of oil passage, and it just eventually got to where, because like seriously, there was stuff like it was not good parts. So but I don't think that's a widespread problem. I don't think that's a thing. Random rants, yes, you can make me laugh, and I am whatever. Life is a little crazy right now, but I want to get to Australia and that part of the world, so I got to figure that out. Rivers to Ridge is who I'm going to be going with when I do go. What other questions do you have? I don't think I missed anything. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah. What else is going on in the motorcycle world, guys? Let's see. Oh, actually, so the WR is finished as far as fully built race bike. Really psyched on the dry brake that I got from Travis at TBT Racing. And he and Modified Machine Works had that thing built, like this extender to lift the whole thing up and make it level with the top. And by the way, the little hoop that is for pulling the cap, it's rubber. It doesn't hang on your nuts. And I wear pants, so it's not going to... Anyway. But that thing is dead flat. It's really nice. Hey, dude, Dan North, I will talk to you soon. I'm going to get this thing out of the box that you sent me, so thank you very much. What year did the oil pump go from plastic on the 350? Oh, that's fun. Man, I don't know. The oil, I think they're all still plastic on that, and I don't know the years, but I think they're still plastic, unfortunately. Oh, Brick Bike, I was saying I posted the R-Moto link above. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I didn't see it, but R-Moto, just go to Instagram, R_Moto_perfected, and you'll find them. And the tools are freaking awesome. Awesome. That's one went to medal in 23. Thank you, 5280 James. Thank you. Nice. Any tips on replacing the starter on my 18300 XEW? You gotta yank the motor out of the frame, dude. It sucks, but that's the only tip. The tip I have is just pull the motor and don't try wiggling it out of there and all that stuff, because you will just be angry. So, something to change in future. Oh, the oil pump. Yeah. So yeah, I would just. That's fun. If I had a 350 that had the plastic oil pump gears, I would be purchasing the metal oil pump gears and putting those in right away. Like right away, because it would just suck. Linkage Tool is on their Instagram. There you go. I don't know. Can you buy it on there? I don't know. Anyway, R-Moto Perfected. We're just gonna keep saying R-Moto Perfected because those guys are awesome. So they're rad. Could that? I don't know. I guess I don't know if those guys are awesome. They might be total douchebags, but their tool is really, really cool. So I like that a lot. Let's see what else. We've got a couple more minutes here. I'm going to shut it down at 8 o'clock, at least real close to 8 o'clock. So Punk Rock Club, get in there with your rock and roll sign. I think. It's not huge news, but fun news. I am going to Boise, Idaho in, let's see, May. Hold on. I'm going to tell you guys in case you guys are there. Anybody's around there. May 26th through the 20th. Well, I'm going to get there late the 26th, and I'm going to go hang out with Intech and shoot a video with them, and then ride on the 27th, and then start heading home on the 28th. Yeah, gonna be awesome. So they're awesome. Owner is Rui. Cool. Sorry, craziness. Yeah, so I'm gonna be in Boise, Idaho, filming with Intech USA and doing some dirt biking up there. So you guys, if you're around in that area, hit me up, and maybe we'll go ride. I think we're gonna go to Idaho City and do some dirt biking. It's gonna be fun. Big Lunch has a good question. I'm gonna get to that. Throw that tire on something I want to. I know, dude. I know. I got to get that tire on there. Sorry, Kenneth. It's been forever. It's terrible. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So can't do Victoria. I know, but hopefully I'll be traveling more than just Victoria. And why not Victoria? I know you have a huge country. So Big Lunch. Out of all the Motovests you tested, which one has the most adjustability for bigger husky riders? I believe the newest version of the Wolf Pack is big. Although I think there's one that is better for bigger. I think the Climb might get bigger. I think the Climb is the one that gets bigger than the Wolf Vest. But the Wolf Vest is hands down the best one. But if you don't fit in it, you don't fit in it. I get that. So yeah. Real quick, Nick Conson. Good morning. I have a question on the DS Sphere kits. I have a Bay 200R. If I do the forks, what do you recommend for the shock to balance out the bike, if anything in advance? Thanks in advance. Nick, if it's a shock, if it's the one, if you've got one with a KYB shock, I recommend just valving it to match, because you do want to match it up. It won't balance the bike out that great. If you just do the forks, you might be a little disappointed in the back end of the bike. But valving it is a good idea. Obviously, we are a TBT shop, and I highly recommend TBT. So if there's a TBT person near you, which there are more and more TBT shops jumping up around the country, the Dante, the Wolfest rubs your nipples raw. Not mine. I have tough nipples. Also, I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. But so yeah, if you have a KY, if you have the sack shock, you can valve that too. It just sucks. Okay, Nick, Sachs, not KYB. So, honestly, it sucks because you can't just buy an old Yamaha shock. They don't have the same bottom clevis. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. You almost have to buy one for a beta. Otherwise, you change the... Anyway. Well, Nick, if you're going to spend that kind of money, I guess I would recommend buying the right shock too. I know it's... I hate to say that. Yeah. So that's what I would do if I were you, if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then I don't know. If you can't afford that, I might just recommend valving both and putting a bladder in that Sachs, and don't spend the extra money on the spheres, and just valve what you have, and then go from there. All right, guys, I love you to death so much. Punk Rock Club, you know you're my favorites. And I leave you guys with a Bible verse. And, oh, yeah, it's a good one. I wrote about this on my personal page on Facebook. It's good. Thank you to Kenneth Keller for recommending that I read John 17 this morning, as I did. This is one of my favorites. I already had it highlighted. John 17, 15. I don't have my glasses on today. I'm not asking you to take them out of the world, but to keep them safe from the evil one. There's Jesus talking to his Father, and he does not want us to have it easy. He just wants us to be better and have God on our side. So there we go, guys. I love you to death. Punk Rock Club, you're my favorite. All you people out there, I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!